Hi, my name is Emilio Strofacci. I came from Italy in 1954. We've been here ever since. I got 9 grandkids. I got 7 of them working here. And we have, our best thing here is the pizzas. We can't keep enough of them. We take care of some of the schools in the neighborhood or downtown. And like anything else we have. We got steak smoothies, platters, spaghetti platter, raviolis, cheesesteak, strombolis, whatever you would like, we have. So we welcome you to come to the neighborhood. Anytime you come in, just come in and say hi, all right? Remind everybody that we have four types of rolls. We got Concha and Moroso, Licio regular rolls, and got Licio cedar rolls. And of course we got Kaisers. So, if you would like you sandwich or a different roll, you're welcome to it.
Frank's Pizza, East Falls neighborhood of Philadelphia, PA. Good, solid neighborhood spot. What everyone failed to mention is that you got What's the Heck and Brewing right over the hill. Nice little cheesesteak beer pairing. Here's the judges.
March Cheesesteak Madness. Judges are all here. One judge that way, one judge that way. Mark's Frank's Pizza, East Falls, proudly featuring Dietz and Watson. Chili in the shade.
Here we are, Frank's in East Falls.
It's filled. It's packed with meat.
Will you get the middle piece?
To get the middle piece.
Roll's a little soggy just because it was wrapped, so I think it steamed up a bit.
Wrapped up. Nice and cut. It's fluffy. That roll is like soft and.
It's like your traditional corner Philly cheesesteak.
So the meat's thinly shaved, chopped pretty fine.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of mushrooms and onions.
It's definitely cheesy throughout.
Yeah.
I wish it had more like salt and pepper
More
though.
seasoning, yeah.
Yeah. Could have used a little toast on the roll.
The roll's holding up.
Yeah. Underneath. Just a basic cheesesteak. You have the thick middle.
You have the thick middle, so there's a lot of meat on
You
this.
got a lot more.
Cheese mostly on the bottom. Yeah, I take that back. I got cheese at the top too.
Oh yeah, there's like cheese throughout.
Yeah, it was mixed in. It was chopped through.
I really like the cheese though.
You've got this cute little neighborhood joint, like off the beaten path.
I used to live here.
You're not running into this shop by accident.
No. There's been what, 20 people come in and out of here since we've been here?
Busy.
Hey guys, welcome to Gilben's. We're at 7405 Stanton Avenue. We're a family-owned bakery. We specialize in cheesesteaks, po' boys, sliders and salads. We come and specialty desserts as well. We also we have 2 more businesses opening very soon due to the success of the first business. We have a Gilben's Creations coming. That's going to be salads and all things that are healthy and fresh pasta. A lot of good stuff out of there. Our third building is going to be our smokehouse. That's going to be all smoked meat, soul food. A lot of good things coming soon in the next 2 buildings. But back to our original building, once again, we're the home of the Philly po' boy, but we also are one of the best cheesesteaks in the city. Please come see us, check us out. Good customer service. We cook with love. You can tell, you can feel it through the food, you can taste it through the food. So please come check us out right here at Gilben's Bakery. And my name is Josh, I'm the head chef here.
Gilben's Bakery and Specialty Sandwich Shop, North Philly. I was intrigued by Gilben's Bakery and Specialty Sandwich Shop from the moment I heard about them. The way it was presented to me is that they were a bakery, and then they started making sandwiches, and that they made their own rolls, and they only served garlic bread rolls. And I love garlic bread, and if you have your own bakery and you turn your own roll into a garlic bread roll, I was thinking right from the start that this ought to be pretty darn good. And you'll see in a second, the judges seem to like it.
March Cheesesteak Madness. Stendon Johnson. Gilden's next stop.
This is
Turn it to the side.
Gilben's Bakery, toasted garlic bread. This is really such a delicious cheesesteak.
So the meat is like butter. It's like melting in my mouth. It's shaved super, super thin, chopped finely, tons of cheese. So between the ooziness of the cheese and this like light buttery texture of the meat, it just feels light. It's like, it's rich.
Peppers and onions, very flavorful, sweet peppers. The garlic bread toasted on the outside. This is a really, it is rich is how I would describe it, but not very heavy.
No, not too heavy. Oh, so my roll's holding up. It's squeezing out of the back, but underneath,
Mine fell
it's
through the
holding.
bottom.
Okay, yours fell through.
Garlic really adds flavor to it. Never would ever think of garlic bread for a cheesesteak.
You're right. You know, we talk about the seasonings that people put on the meat. This meat is just straightforward meat, but it's the bread that now has that garlicky, almost like that dried herb flavor.
Thinking outside the box on this one.
And I love the peppers.
Well, I mean, not only garlic bread roll, but fresh bread, fresh made here.
The bread's delicious.
It is. You talk about like why a toasted bun is better. Take this and it's like toasted on steroids.
Best cheesesteak day. Also notice my bandana.
Very nice.
That was phenomenal. Like really enjoyed it. I hesitate here because I feel like it's not that traditional cheesesteak, and we talk about taking away from places that are trying to make it something that it's not. But somehow this is like an improvement on a cheesesteak. It's like everything that I want in a cheesesteak.
It's
just
little
different
sweet
than
for
I've
me
had.
though,
Yeah.
because of the sweet peppers. So I can't. Up now we have Frank's of East Falls versus Gilben's Bakery
In Germantown.
in Germantown. Yeah.
Yeah. So Frank's Pizza.
Let's talk about it.
Staple neighborhood joint since the mid-70s.
Went there all the time when I lived in East Falls. Got pizza.
Yeah, known for their pizza, known for their steaks, burgers, shakes.
It was on.
You know, I don't think we got the roll. I didn't get the roll.
Because they do offer 4 different kinds of
It
rolls
was an
there.
Amoroso style roll that we had, though I can't necessarily say for certain that is what it was.
That's one of the 4 choices.
They do offer 4 choices.
4 choices of rolls.
It was light. You know, this was one of the soggier rolls we'd gotten, but we just don't know how long it had been wrapped up. And most of the cheesesteaks we've had so far have not been wrapped up. So tough to say there. But
This was a one person in the store, pick up your order and come out
Right.
due to COVID. So
Yeah.
to be fair, the roll did hold up the entire time though. Never broke underneath, nothing. So
It did.
On my end. So
It's an average amount of meat, thinly shaved, finely chopped style, under seasoned. I don't think they had any seasoning on it. The meat itself tasted fine, but it didn't blow my mind.
good amount of cheese. It was very cheesy throughout the entire sandwich.
Yeah.
Canned mushrooms,
Canned mushrooms,
chopped
yeah.
onion.
Medium dice,
Just your good. It's like your average
It's a standard
Philadelphia
cheesesteak, yeah.
corner store cheesesteak. Frank's been here for quite some time. Came straight from Italy. Has 9 grandchildren.
Then they work in the store with him.
7 of them work in the store with him.
That's fun. That's cool.
That's fun. It's a great chap. Good, just a good cheesesteak.
Yeah.
But they're up against Gilben's Bakery.
Gilben's in Germantown, so we drove out to Germantown. Didn't know what to expect. Didn't expect a cheesesteak. The way they have it set up right now, maybe because of COVID, we were in the bakery. It looked like they were selling cakes. Didn't see very many cheesesteaks or sandwiches otherwise, but
Entire sandwich menu board. They're actually known for their po' boy sandwiches.
they are known for their po' boys.
Yeah.
But these guys were excited to cook for us. And that's what they did. So this is my first garlic bread roll,
Mine as well. Yeah.
and I'm glad I got to try it.
And they bake their bread in-house. And then they slice off the ends, and then they garlic bread it up. It's almost like a lobster style, like a lobster roll sandwich style. Really good. The meat, I know you're going to go crazy about their meat because you're the meat man. But thinly sliced ribeye, seasoned well. I mean, their meat is on point. But the cheese is what did it for me. I'll let you talk about the meat, but they make their own blend of it's like sharp cheeses, American cheese, and it was throughout the entire sandwich. Like I like every bite to be cheesy. The mushrooms and onions were, they didn't have mushrooms, but they had sweet peppers on it with onions. The sweet peppers were a little too sweet for me and added too much of the sweetness, but every bite was covered with cheese, and their roll is amazing. It was a great sandwich. And they couldn't have been nice. They're the sweetest guys I've ever met.
Yeah, they had fun cooking it. There was a lot of meat. It was a big sandwich. I noticed that they said they go with 12 ounces of meat on the sandwich, which is big. A lot of cheesesteak restaurants will do 8 ounces, maybe 9, 10 ounces at most. 12 ounces is a big portion.
Lower price point was only like $10.
Just over $10 for the sandwich, so great deal. But that meat, it was all finely chopped up. It was a texture that I like. When it's thinly sliced and finely chopped, it feels a little bit lighter. It also gives a lot more surface area, and with all that cheese, and it was mixed throughout, literally every bite was full of meat and cheese. The butteriness of the garlic bread, I think, blended with the butteriness of the cheese and the meat. It was a rich sandwich, although it had that light feel. The cheese was gooey. It was a blend of it was American.
Sharp and American, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was not salty, so all of that richness, it did not taste salty at all.
Yeah, really, it was an amazing sandwich.
I mean, I would have to say Frank's was my go-to when I lived in East Falls, but I'm giving this one to Gilben's. The boys at Gilben's, they know.
No question. Gilben's is on here. Fantastic sandwich. I look forward
Congrats.
to having it again.